Welcome to Trending Now USA. I'm Bella, and today we're diving into a powerful story of pride, perseverance, and historic breakthroughs. September 2025 will go down as one of the most unforgettable months in Philippine sports, a time when tennis prodigy Alex Eala lit up the global stage, capturing her first ever WTA singles title, and when Filipino athletes from all walks of sport brought glory to the nation on multiple fronts. This is a story about a new generation of champions, proving that Filipino excellence knows no boundaries. Alex Eala's rise has been nothing short of cinematic, a story that blends fierce determination with history-making performances. At just 20 years old, she's already etched her name among the brightest young stars in world tennis. But September 2025 marked a true turning point, a culmination of years of hard work, global tours, and relentless self-belief. In Guadalajara, Mexico, at the Guadalajara 125 Open, Alex fought through a grueling draw and battled past Hungary's Punna Udvardy in a three-set thriller, 1-6, 7-5, 6-3, to clinch her maiden WTA singles crown. It was a historic moment, the first ever WTA title for a Filipina in the sport's history. The match began on a rough note. Udvardy's early dominance left Eala scrambling to find her rhythm. But as the crowd began to rally behind the underdog, Alex found her groove, unleashed her powerful forehand, and stormed back to take the second set. In the decider, she delivered the kind of poised, mature performance that separates contenders from champions. When that final ball sailed long, she dropped her racket, tears welling up as she realized what she had just accomplished. She had made history for herself and for the Philippines. That victory wasn't just another trophy, it was a symbol of a nation's breakthrough on the global tennis stage. Eala's win proved that world-class Filipino athletes aren't limited to boxing, basketball, or weightlifting. That tennis, too, can be a platform where Filipinos rise and dominate. But Alex's September story was more than just about the Guadalajara win. It was the culmination of a stellar 2025 campaign that saw her transform from a promising junior champion into a legitimate WTA force. Earlier in the year, she stunned the tennis world by reaching the semifinals of the Miami Open, taking down big names like Jelena Ostapenko, Madison Keys, and even Iga Swiatek, the world number one. Those victories made her the first Filipino to reach a WTA 1000 semifinal, a feat that put her on every major sports outlet's radar. In August, she made even more history by becoming the first Filipino ever to win a main draw match at a Grand Slam, defeating Denmark's Clara Tauson in the US Open first round. For a nation that had waited decades for a breakthrough in tennis, Alex Eala's rise was nothing short of transformative. By September, her ranking had soared to world number 54, the highest ever achieved by a Filipina. But the win in Guadalajara pushed her even higher, into the upper echelon of tennis, alongside names she used to watch growing up. While Alex dominated headlines internationally, the Philippines was also celebrating a banner month across sports, one where Filipino excellence echoed from stadiums, courts, tracks, and arenas around the world. In athletics, Obiena, Asia's top pole vaulter, dazzled at the Adeltang Ayala World Challenge in Makati City, clearing 5.80 meters to win gold in front of a raucous hometown crowd. It was a triumphant homecoming for the world number 2 vaulter, who has become a consistent presence at Diamond League podiums throughout the year. In volleyball, the men's national team, Alas Pilipinas, made waves at the FIV Men's World Championship, pulling off a shocking upset over world number 21 Egypt in a thrilling 5-set battle. The win marked the Philippines' first ever victory in the tournament's history, signaling the sport's growing strength in the country. Meanwhile, in precision sports, lovely May Babang, Orbita, made history in darts, winning the WDF World Cup Women's Singles title by defeating America's Paula Murphy 7-2 in the finals. Her victory made her the first Filipino woman to win a World Darts Championship, a testament to the depth and diversity of Filipino talent. In pickleball, a sport that's gaining immense popularity worldwide, Bambi Zalita emerged victorious at the World Pickleball Championship in Bali, clinching gold in both the 19 plus 4.5 women's singles and doubles categories. Her win symbolized how Filipino athletes are adapting and excelling even in new and emerging disciplines. And in motorsports, Team Philippines dominated the FIA Asia Pacific Karting Championships in Sri Lanka, bagging multiple podium finishes and claiming the overall nation champion trophy. From speed and precision to endurance and coordination, Filipinos proved that they can compete and win in any arena. Through all of this, Alex Eala's victory stood as the defining symbol of a golden month, one that reflected the collective rise of Filipino athletes on the world stage. Her win was not isolated. It was a headline in a series of powerful stories, each one showing that the Philippines is no longer just a country of promise, but of proven global potential. Alex's triumph resonated far beyond tennis circles. Messages of congratulations poured in from the Philippine Sports Commission, Philippine Olympic Committee, and even President Ferdinand Marcos Jr., who called her victory a milestone moment for Filipino women in sports. Social media exploded with pride as hashtag Alex Eala and hashtag Pinoy Pride trended for days, with fellow athletes, fans, and celebrities joining in the celebration. Her Guadalajara win also had a ripple effect for the next generation of athletes, inspiring young Filipinos to pick up rackets, join tournaments, and believe that tennis isn't a far-fetched dream. For the first time, Filipino kids could point to the WTA rankings and see someone from their homeland standing shoulder to shoulder with the world's best. Behind Alex Eala's meteoric rise is a story of grit and global preparation. She began training at age 4, following in her brother Miko's footsteps. At 12, she joined the Rafa Nadal Academy in Mallorca, Spain, where she developed her signature baseline aggression and mental fortitude. The academy's demanding environment shaped her into a fierce competitor who thrives under pressure, a quality that shone brightly in Guadalajara. Her parents, Mike and Riza Eala, have often said that her biggest strength is her humility and hunger. Despite global fame, she continues to train tirelessly, analyze matches, and learn from losses. Her coach, Daniel Rinson, describes her as the perfect mix of warrior and thinker, blending strategy with emotion in ways that few players her age can. As she celebrated her first WTA title, Eala shared an emotional message on Instagram. "This one's for every Filipino kid who dreams big. Keep working. Keep believing. Because dreams do come true." It was a simple post, but it carried the weight of millions of proud hearts. Looking ahead, Alex Eala's focus now shifts to the Asian swing, including tournaments in Osaka, Guangzhou, and Hong Kong. These events will be crucial in her push toward breaking into the top 50 and potentially even qualifying for the WTA finals in the near future. Her confidence is high, her form peaking, and her story still unfolding. Analysts have begun comparing her journey to that of Li Na, the Chinese trailblazer who changed Asian tennis forever. Many believe Eala could do the same for Southeast Asia, serving as the bridge between a new generation of Asian tennis prodigies and the sport's global mainstream. Her mix of discipline, intelligence, and national pride sets her apart. Every time she steps onto the court, she carries not just her name, but a flag. And for Filipino fans, that alone is already a victory. As we close this report, one thing is clear: September 2025 will be remembered as a month of breakthrough and belief. Alex Eala's first WTA title lit the path, but she was joined by countless Filipino athletes who proved that passion, preparation, and perseverance can defy odds and rewrite narratives. The Philippines is no longer just participating in the global sports conversation, it's shaping it. From Guadalajara to Manila, from court to track, from pool to podium, the spirit of the Filipino athlete is shining brighter than ever. And as Alex Eala takes her next steps toward more titles and greater milestones, she does so not alone, but with an entire nation behind her, millions of voices echoing one simple message: we believe. This is Bella for Trending Now USA, celebrating the champions who remind us that greatness knows no borders and that the Filipino spirit, when unleashed, can light up the entire world.